Welcome to Champion a Tech for AI video on GroqLaVA Multimodal.
Hey guys, welcome back. So we are now going to look at something called GroqCloud's new multimodal model, which now supports developers, businesses to tap into AI for audio, image, and text. So we are now going to just take a quick look at probably an example for image, how this would work. So I would just go into here. So this is the GroqCloud. This is available to you. I just logged in with my Gmail and this would take you to the playground. So now I'm in the playground. So in playground, you can just play around with some parameters like temperature, number of tokens you want. If you want to increase it, you can do that. And similarly, top P, if you want to set it, you want to turn it off, or you want to play around with parameters, you can. Similarly, seed if you want to pick it, and they describe what each parameter is if you just place your cursor here. So I'm not going to spend time on that. And the next thing what we also need is I've created an API key. So just create an API key and copy. And for now, you're not paying anything for the API key. It's pretty much free to play around with. So we are just exploring. So before I do that, I want to, so if there are various models this supports. So you can do Llama 3, you can do LLaVA, which is the model we were looking at, and various other stuff are there. So you can do Whisper, Mistral, and all the other ones are here. So it's up to you to see which one you want to do. I'm just going to do the preview one, which is the multimodal model. So here I am just trying to basically what everyone here might know. So let me just take an example here and ask it what this is. Okay. What device is that? So if you submit it, it might probably say, okay, it said a tablet. That's good. And you also get the other stuff. What's the inference time and other stuff. Groq seems to talk about that a lot here. So, okay, I just removed that image. So let me move on to the next one. Okay, so identify the people in this one, right? To ask, identify the people in this image. Okay, so yeah, sometimes it does identify it. Right now it just didn't. Okay, so let's come back to this one here. So like what I've done, as you can see, to do Groq, you need to do pip install Groq, and I'm using a Gradio UI, which would basically give you the same experience what you are getting here. This is basically done with some sort of Gradio type front end. We are doing something similar to that. And hey guys, so we got our API key. And let's look at this now. So we are now going to try out whatever we did on the Groq playground and try to do the same with an API, and let's see how we can do that. So just open this in Colab. This would be provided to you. So just do that. It's pretty easy for you. And then just install this anyway. So you should see the same warnings I would see, because I'm just doing the same stuff. And I do apologize to it. Chrome, Google Colab has been pretty slow. Okay, so it's back up. And now, right now, let me just wait for this to complete and hold on a minute. So yeah, we did look at in the playground, you can create an API key. So that's what I've done. I'll be using that API key here in our example. And okay, so we are done. So if you just do a get pass now, it should request you to enter an API key. I already have it saved here, so let me just copy that and paste it. And for the preview period, I think the API is pretty much free for you to use, so you don't end up paying anything for it for this tenure, so it's free for you. And let's wait for this to complete before we move on to the next one. If it doesn't, probably I have to re-enter this. Just hold on. Okay, yeah, the API key is now validated. And now let's move on to the next part. So I just have, I'm importing from Groq, import Groq, and I have initialized the client. And here I'm just initializing the model, and our role is a user. And in content, I'm just asking whatever the image it is. And I have mentioned some data here, like temperature equal to 1, max token equal to this, top P equal to 1. If you don't like any of it, feel free to play around with your custom parameters. That's totally up to you. And so this is the image which I have for this. So let me copy paste that image here, and let's just provide it. So let's run it. Or you can try this up with any custom image of your choice. Just make sure it has the right access environment for this to work. If not, I can also try another image of this. So let's do that. Cool. So yeah, this is what it gave, and I would leave the inference for you to make. I think it's a decent description. Sometimes it identifies some personalities and locations, but it's not good at identifying all the locations and other one. So now I have a Gradio front end if you want to do it within your applications. So the rest of it is pretty much the same. All I have is some function to invoke Gradio, which is like pretty straightforward once you have this. So yeah, this one's already up and running. So let me try copying this image and do this and see if this would work for us. Cool. So we were now able to embed the image and also describe the image here. And the thing about Gradio is if you want to access it via a different endpoint, you can also do that. Or you can do this in Streamlit, any of the other things. It's pretty much the same concept, right? You're just taking a URL, making a function call, and in that function call, you are displaying it back. So if you need it in any of the other frameworks, just leave it in the comment. I would make a follow-up video on that. And audio is something we are going to review it tomorrow. Because it would be a lot to cover here, and we'll also make a chatbot with this in the follow-up video. So that should give a decent intro to what all you can do with Groq. I hope this was a good learning experience. Thank you for joining.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more